Hey guys, so I'm here on Mesa on the west side, and I'm here because there was an individual, and he says that there's other individuals that would agree with him that have complaints about the road and the road work, the construction work here on Mesa. And right at the cross street that he mentioned, once I passed that cross street where he said that the construction on the roadway starts getting bad, I started to see exactly what he was talking about. I'm here at the FedEx office here on the west side, here on Mesa. And this is one of the things he was talking about. You can kind of see it here from the window, but we're about to step out here and take a look at it, see what the taxpayers are getting for their money with this construction job that supposedly, it looks like the construction crew is gone. And I don't know if they consider this done, and I'm no architect or construction individual. I have no training in any of that stuff, but I'm Joe Six-Pack with just average common sense, and it doesn't look done to me. So let's step out here and get a closer look. Hold on. Like I said, we're here at the FedEx office. Luckily, I drive a truck, so it doesn't damage my vehicle too much when we go over these rough patches here. But a lot of people have been complaining because they drive smaller vehicles. But like I said, we're here at the FedEx office on the west side on Mesa. And this is definitely one of the things that the guy was complaining about. Right over here. Just a huge portion of the road just was never completed and just left. I don't know if this debris here is from the construction. Yeah, that's asphalt. That's not wood. So that big slab of asphalt right there has got a loud exhaust. Anyway, this big slab of asphalt here was left by the construction company. It was obviously torn up from some portion of the road here, or maybe some portion of the road over here while they were doing the work. But anyway, this is one spot. I'll be finding many more probably, based on the stories the guy was telling me. But this is the first spot we're gonna log, guys. Is the roadway. I guess you would call this like the shoulder next to the easement. I'm trying to think of the right vocabulary here. But anyway, it doesn't look to me like this portion of the road was completed. I mean, obviously all that was completed. Then this edge here, this is just all unimproved. It's not filled in. It's just, it needs a few more layers of concrete, asphalt, whatever. I'm not a construction guy, so I don't know the vocabulary, but somebody with a little Toyota Corolla or something, or even with my truck, which is not a huge truck, it's just an average work truck. If I was coming out of here and I didn't see that pothole, I would not be happy with the damage to the shocks and suspension on my vehicle hitting a hole like this if I didn't see it. Thankfully, there's this street light here, so if you're paying attention, you should be able to see it, but nobody should have to avoid something like this. This is unacceptable. I mean, I hope that whatever government agency paid this construction company that they at least plan to do something about this, because anybody coming out of the FedEx office, they drive right into that hole, especially if they have a smaller car. That can do a lot of damage to a vehicle. The suspension system, the tires, I mean, you could pop a tire. I mean, yeah, that's no good right there. So that's the first one we're gonna log, guys. This is like the big hole. But then I'll also, right here, even though there is dirt, at least you wouldn't hopefully pop a tire or really damage your suspension. It still is quite a drop of a couple inches here. You can see like this. You can see how it's a inch or two drop from the concrete here of the driveway from the FedEx office building down into the what should be the street, but instead it's just a patch of dirt, and it's about an inch or two below the driveway. So even driving out on this portion is not going to be a comfortable ride, and it's definitely not good for people's suspension. But thankfully they probably wouldn't pop a tire or do too much damage. But if they drove out of this part, especially around here, I mean, look at that drop, guys. I mean, I don't know who was in charge of this project or who signed off on it, but I hope they're not claiming it's done, because this part here, this is just ridiculous. Whoa. That was scary. Had a car get pretty close to me, guys. So yeah, this is a turning lane. At least that's what it's supposed to be, as you can see from right over there. And it needs to be worked on, like I've been saying. That is no good. All right, guys, so this little 8-minute or so video, this is the first discrepancy I found on Mesa with the construction. Thankfully, I just didn't get killed by that car. So let's keep on finding more discrepancies, if there's any, which I think there is, because it didn't take me long to find this one. I'm sure there's plenty more. So let's keep driving up the road, guys. And I'll try to stay out of the road and not get hit by cars.